Καλώς ήρθατε στο Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Εχθές έπεσαν αυτοί οι τίτλοι τέλους, αλλά κάτω αριστερά μου είχε close και εγώ δεν το είδα. Και μετά έπαιξε ένα cutscene, οπότε θα το δούμε σήμερα. Το έκλεισα για να μην... για να το δείτε κι εσείς. Αυτά υποτίθεται ότι έγιναν μετά το τέλος όσων θα κάνουμε τώρα, γιατί ήταν η τελευταία αποστολή χθες.
Everyone will read your words, Herodotus.
Το άφησε στην Αλεξάνδρεια όπου πρέπει να το βρει και ο Μπάιεκ, η Άγια, στο Origins. Και θα δούμε ξανά την Κασάνδρα στο επόμενο Assassin's Creed. Πριν παίξω το Valhalla, μάλλον θα πάω για το Red Red Redemption. Μάλλον. Το έχω παρατήσει το τρίτο επεισόδιο. Που με έβγαλε στην Κεφαλονιά. Ωραία. Θα πάω σε αυτό τώρα.
I'm here to see Socrates.
Cassandra!
You know who I am?
Of course I do. Socrates never stops talking about you.
And you are?
His wife, of course. I'm Xanthippe.
Socrates never told me he had a wife.
Typical. The only time he's quiet is when he's eating. If he can't find time to mention me.
So where is Socrates? I got a note that said to meet him here.
That's what I'd like to know. He went to another symposium last night, and he didn't come home after.
Sounds like a good place to start looking.
I was just about to head there myself. Come, keep me company.
How long have you and Socrates been married?
It's
Ωραία
been
γυναίκα
quite
του
some
Σοκράτη.
What is it about him that you love so much?
time. Love is not the word I'd use. He frustrates me to no end.
That doesn't surprise me.
Even so, it's worth the frustration. His mind is like no other. Not to mention, he's quite a good lover.
That is not...
Νομίζω ότι στο Assassin και στο Warrior έχω τα ίδια ρούχα. Όχι. Οκ.
something I wanted to picture. It must be why Alcibiades seems so infatuated with him.
Don't mention that name around me. Always coming by drunk, sending Socrates gifts like giant cakes.
I didn't know.
It's fine.
Τρέξε, τρέξε. Δεν μπορώ να τρέξω. Α, μπορώ να κάνω αυτό.
Xantippe!
What is it?
Socrates! They took him away. They said he was under arrest.
For what?
I have no idea. We were just talking after the symposium. I'd say go ask him yourself, but he'll be guarded. They took him southeast of here.
That fool! I knew this would happen to him one day.
I'll find him. Don't worry.
This is his doing. It's best to let these things run their course.
Can't believe Socrates was arrested. I need to find out what happened. Αμφιβολία, ναι. They'll keep a sharp watch here.
Δεν μας άκουσε κανένας.
Cassandra, what are you doing here?
I could ask you the same.
Well, here I am. Though I'm more curious about how you are here. The guards let you in?
I only had to tell them how close we are, and they let me come see you.
Ah, then you used what you learned from me. I'm impressed.
Words cut very, very deep.
Your care is appreciated, but if you had waited only a bit longer, I'm sure my trial would have taken place and I'd be free.
You're not going to trial. We're getting you out of here.
I understand your concern, but what good would escaping do other than prove I'm guilty? No. In fact, I'm looking forward to this trial.
You would go to trial just to prove you can convince them of your innocence?
Exactly. You have your ways to find excitement, and I have mine.
What were you arrested for?
I haven't the slightest idea.
And that doesn't bother you?
Sometimes understanding does not come at the moment we would like. More importantly, this is giving me the necessary time to think.
About?
I went to see the Pythia, and she told me there is none wiser than me. An intriguing thought, and one I've been unable to stop thinking about.
Socrates, the Pythia is...
It matters not what you believe she is or she isn't. I must examine not only her words, but my own self as well. I know nothing, so how could I be called wise?
What does that have to do with being locked up?
I believe my time here and this trial may help me find the answer. I will be fine. Trust me.
I've known you for a while now.
That's true.
And you'd call us friends?
I would.
And friends share important things with one another. Is that so?
It is.
Then how did I not know you were married? From what you just said, that means either we're not friends, or that friends don't share with one another. So, which is it?
I've wondered how much of our conversation you've taken to heart. And now, I have my answer.
Were you doing anything when you got arrested?
If speaking my mind is worth imprisonment, then I suppose I was.
In the future, you may want to be more careful.
You risk life and limb every time you draw your blade. Just because it's my tongue that is sharp, doesn't mean I'm not prepared to face the consequences of using it.
Since you won't leave with me, I'll go see the Pythia myself.
That's not necessary.
I'll find out why she told you that. I won't let you go to trial, even if you think you'll be found innocent.
Ah, Cassandra, you...
I'll come back when I have what I need.
Πάω να ξαναβρω την Pythia. Έχω πάει ήδη μια φορά. Θα με θυμάται.
Best stay out of sight.
For the gods! She's dead! Stop! Now! Are you even trying? You really need to leave here.
Oh no, not you.
Με θυμάται αυτός.
Just go. I'm too old for this.
Μου άρεσε που με θυμόταν. Τίποτα, απλά μπαίνω μέσα και έχει μάχη.
How do I put it out?
Δάκες χρησιμοποιούσα. Όχι, sword έχω και στα δύο sword είναι. Τόκο του πυθία, πού είναι η πυθία? 14 κάτω. Και πώς κατεβαίνω? Έχει σκαλιά από εδώ. Γεια σου.
There might be a bit of blood when you go upstairs.
You again?
I'm here for a different reason.
After last time they tortured me. I thought they were going to kill me, just like I told you. It hurt so badly, I begged for death.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
Just hurry and tell me what you want.
You told Socrates something, and I want to know why.
Questioning why the Pythia speaks is a strange thing.
I know why you speak, and I know who controls your voice. Tell me why the cult had you tell Socrates he's the wisest.
The cult didn't tell me to say that. I did that on my own.
The cult wouldn't allow you to do that.
Which is why I was very careful. I seek Socrates as an ally, but simply asking him to help wouldn't have worked.
An ally for what?
I know much of Socrates. Not only has he visited me often, but his students do as well.
Get to the point.
You know the gods don't speak through me. I feel Socrates is the one who can convince others of this. If he succeeds, the cult will have no more need for me.
So you're hoping he comes to the conclusion that the gods don't exist?
It matters not if Socrates believes they exist. He needs simply to doubt that the gods speak through me.
I understand why you think Socrates can help, but why tell him he's the wisest?
He'll delve into what it means to be wisest. It's my hope he'll conclude he's not, and therefore doubt the words of the gods.
If you just told him your words aren't from the gods, wouldn't that serve the same purpose? And much quicker?
Socrates is not the type to desire the answer so easily. He'll have more drive when he finds the answer on his own.
Δίκιο έχεις αυτό.
This is getting complicated.
Whatever you do, you can't tell Socrates.
I understand. He has to come to the answer on his own.
Exactly. Although, if you truly wish to help Socrates, a student of his came by not long before you. He seemed distraught.
Distraught?
He was clutching a book tightly to his chest and kept looking over his shoulder. He told me he was going into a tomb nearby until things were safe.
Thank you. I'll find him.
Please, don't come back here again.
Και πολλά και τα έχω εξερευνήσει ήδη. Please don't come here again, λέει ο άλλος. Γιατί την προηγούμενη φορά που μπήκα μέσα με τα σπαθιά και αυτά.
This is it.
Τρεις είναι. Κατά λάθος σφύριξα. Δεν φλέγω τίποτα. Κολόφιδο.
You don't need to be scared now. I'm not with them.
That doesn't mean you won't kill me. You just want this for yourself.
I'm a friend of Socrates.
You are? Prove it.
I'm not proving anything to you. I just saved your life and I'm here to help.
Okay, if you say so.
Why were those men after you?
For some reason, they wanted these writings of Socrates'. Well, I wrote them, but it's all his words.
That seems like a strange thing to want.
One of them had a big mouth. He mentioned something about the priest at the sanctuary of Athena Pronea. He said this was the final thing they needed to get rid of Socrates.
I've always been curious. What does Socrates teach you?
So much. Follow him around for an entire day and you won't be able to sleep. Your mind will be so aflutter with thoughts.
I'm not sure I'd last a whole day with him. What drew you to Socrates?
I've never met a man like him and I don't think I ever will again. Every day with him is one worth waking up for.
I'll take care of the priests.
Thank you. And, well, please, give this to Socrates. It hurts me to say this after all I've learned from him, but I have a family. I can't risk being caught up in whatever this is.
So you're going to stop being his student?
It feels I have no choice. Maybe one day that will change.
I'll be sure to give him the writings.
Thank you. Make sure he stays safe. The world will be a worse place without him in it.
That student gave me an idea. Xanthippe said there was a symposium. Maybe I can convince the others who were there to help Socrates. I'm not sure why the priests want Socrates gone, but I need to take care of them.
Ξαναβάλουμε λίγο τις ικανότητες και θέλω να πάρω και για τόξο. Πάει πολλούς μαζί. Βασικά συγκεντρώνω όλα τα βέρη σε ένα σημείο. Έλα. Τη τρέλα μου. Τέλος πάντων, άστο και βλέπουμε. Αυτό χτυπάει πολλούς μαζί. Αυτό χτυπάει συνέχεια, ναι. Και αυτό έχει μεγάλο damage. Ωραία. Shoot the powerful... Πώς το κάνω αυτό? Οκ. Δεν το χρειάζομαι ακόμα. Το. Ωραία. Τώρα επίθεση και άμυνα. Αυτό δεν θα το πάρω. Αυτό ναι. Οπωσδήποτε. Αυτό. Στο 2 με μια άλλα 13. Η ζωή τώρα είναι 25, τότε μου δίνει 35%. Χρήσιμο, αλλά έχω άλλα 10. Τι δεν έχω πάρει που είχα πριν? Become a silent killer, noise from movement. Ούτε καν. Και αυτό δεν θα βοηθούσε, αλλά δεν καίγομαι τόσο πολύ τώρα. Να είχα τις φωτιές πριν. Έχω 9. στη ζωή. Ωραίο damage.
I need to talk to them.
Θα να κάνω και ένα save.
Maybe I can convince them.
Do not students take what they learn from their teachers? What then if the teacher is wrong? Does that not simply perpetuate these wrong teachings amongst future generations?
You assume the students aren't wise enough to understand the flaws of the teacher. Think of those who came before us. First Thalis, then his student Anaximandros, and then Anaximenes. Without the teachings of those before him, it's safe to say Anaximenes would not have reached the conclusions he did.
I don't think that's true at all. Oh, perhaps this new phase can offer a different perspective.
I've never heard the names you just mentioned.
It's never too late to learn. But even so, one doesn't need to know who they are to answer. Is it not a risk that wrong ideas will be passed along if a student doesn't have the wisdom to seek the truth?
If a student asks questions before first learning from their teacher, they've not only failed their teacher, but themselves.
Yes, and more would do well to challenge.
Οι δύο απαντήσεις σωστές ήταν.
Your appearance betrays you, Mystios. Clearly, you've taken on a teacher of your own.
Something like that. He's the reason I'm here. Socrates needs your help.
Socrates? Ha! If it's another debate you want, it will be hard for us to decide who hates that man more. Why would we help him?
It doesn't matter if he's your worst enemy. If they're willing to imprison someone like Socrates only for his words, what's to say they won't do the same to you?
So, you want us to help out of fear of being imprisoned ourselves?
I don't care why you help. If I hadn't said his name, would you think it was right Socrates was locked up?
If it's as you say, and it was for his words, then no.
And aren't you afraid it could happen to you too?
Of course. If we can't speak our minds, what else are we to do?
If you believe that, then you should help.
Fine, fine. You've made your point, and you've made it well. Socrates deserves our help, but we don't give it lightly.
That makes it worth even more.
We'll be on our way then. We'll gather some others as well. Make sure our voices are heard. Believe it or not, we're pretty good at causing a scene.
If you're like Socrates, that's not hard to believe.
Wow, I've never seen someone convince them so easily before.
Is that so? I guess I should feel proud. I'm surprised to see a child here.
Is there an age at which it would suddenly be okay to debate with them? What then of the night before I turned that age? Should we be prevented from doing what we wish due to the world's view of us?
Oh, not you too.
Can't even have a normal conversation with a child.
Normal is no fun. Look around. Everyone here wants the same thing.
Headaches?
Debate!
You're the first kid I've met who'd rather debate than play.
Don't tell the others, but I'm envious that you're a student of Socrates. I hope one day to be as well.
You're on the right path. What's your name?
Aristocles. Although I've never liked that name much.
It does sound like countless others I've heard around Athens. Why not choose another?
I can do that? Huh. My brother always had a problem saying my name, so he called me Plato instead.
Oh,
How fun
Platonis.
is that?
I like it.
Thank you. Well, I better hurry after the others. Here.
Here. Anything I can do to gain Sparta some ground, Commander?
You, Mystios!
You're the one who won the battle for Megaris, for us Spartans.
Your army needed a champion, and I responded. Easy.
Thanks to you, Athenian efforts are fractured in this area, and my regiment is finally ready to strike.
What do you need?
A certain Athenian commander is all that stands in our way to victory.
You want me to kill the Athenian commander?
I can't hide my desires. He must die.
I'll take care of it.
You're braver than you look.
I'll be back when everything's taken care of. Here, is there something you need?
A soldier was to meet me here many hours ago. We were to run away from this war together.
He might still show up. Then you can have your fresh start at life.
I know it's foolish. I never thought I would fall in love with a client. I fear the other soldiers found out he was planning to desert. If that's true, they'll kill him.
So you want me to protect him?
Yes, he must remain unscathed.
I'll handle this.
Good. You're doing me a great service.
Here.
Ωραία, αυτές οι αποστολές σου παίρνω, θα τις κάνω αργότερα. Τώρα πότε αργότερα θα είναι αυτό δεν ξέρω. Δεν με απασχολούν και ιδιαίτερα αυτές που έχουν χρόνο. Απλά τις παίρνω μήπως και πάω προς τα εκεί και την κάνω κατά λάθος. Kill the priest and steal the evidence.
Away! I should try to stay out of sight.
Για να δοκιμάσω λίγο του Hunter τώρα που ανέβασα και πήρα και abilities. Ένα από τα side quest που πήρα ήταν να σκοτώσω αυτόν εδώ. Θα το σκότωνα έτσι έως κάποια στιγμή που θα με κυνηγούσε. Αλλά τώρα θα πάρω και λεφτά από αυτό και το... τι άλλο. Θα έπαιρνα αυτά που έχει πάνω του, αλλά θα πάρω και άλλα έξτρα. Α, δεν είναι απλά η τέτοια εδώ πέρα. Είναι και στρατιώτες. Τα στοιχεία τα πήρα, ωραία. Όλους είπαν ότι έχουν ψεύτικα στοιχεία για να το κατηγορήσουν τον Σοκράτη.
Those priests must be the ones who heard the thugs and want to get rid of Socrates.
Έλα.
Now that all the priests are dead, they won't be able to testify against Socrates. I should return to Socrates before the trial starts.
Έλα. Δεν έχασε.
Do you even know what end of your weapon to hold? You're mine now!
Τι μου είπε, ξέρεις ποια άκρη του σπαθιού σου του όπλου σου να κρατήσεις.
Socrates, you're here.
I am.
What happened? The trial couldn't have taken place that quickly.
Had I been given the chance to defend myself, it would have been quick indeed. But unfortunately for me, I was let free before I could.
That's good news.
Apparently, those who had charges to bring against me were found dead. And evidence they claimed to have went missing.
It sounds like someone was looking out for you.
Also, some people protesting my arrest, I was told. I have to ask, did you have something to do with this?
Όχι.
Me? Kill? Steal? Arrange protests?
Yes.
It does sound like me. But it was someone else this time.
I'm glad I asked.
Did you have time to find an answer for the Pythia's words?
I thought it would have taken much longer than it did, but the moment I stopped thinking about it, it came to me like a flash of Zeus's lightning.
So, do you agree with Pythia or not?
The gods cannot lie. Yet, I know that I know nothing. I had to understand what it meant for one who knows nothing to be called wise. I realized that though the Pythia said my name, she did not mean me.
Who did she mean then?
That is not an answer I'd yet like to voice. It's one that people may not want to hear, and I must think on how I wish to share my new beliefs with Athens.
Whatever it is, be careful. I don't want to find you've been arrested again. We should get you home. I'm sure you'll be more comfortable there.
In some ways, that will be true. In others, well, Kathan Pipi will decide that. Being free feels...
Από τότε τους βαρούσαν οι γυναίκες τους.
She has a good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and what I said. This will only give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, you misunderstand. I love it.
You do?
People see Xanthippe and believe it is her beauty that drew me to her. But it is her argumentative spirit I lust for.
Nobody ever likes that about me.
Having my feelings and thoughts challenged helps me to refine them and to grow as a person.
And she likes these arguments?
Oh, I doubt it. But it is in those fiery moments that her spirit is strongest, like an untamed horse.
Don't call her a horse to her face.
I'm afraid your advice is a bit too late.
That's almost safe, Socrates.
Έλα, δεν μπορούσα να νικήσω δύο άτομα.
Being free feels... But I don't believe Xanth. He will be happy with me.
watching for. She has a good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and when I say. This will only give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Oh, you misunderstand. I love it.
You do?
Huh? Ναι, ο τέτοιος μου έλειπε τώρα. Έλα, αφού έκανα πίσω.
Being free feels good, but I don't believe Xanthippe will be happy with me.
She has a good reason to be mad this time.
We argue often about how I need to be careful with what I say and when I say. Give her more cause to bring it up.
That doesn't sound very fun.
Έλα ρε, μπορούσα να το κάνω assassination το πρώτο. Αυτό ήταν.
I wonder what that was about.
The things I do? Sometimes hard.
Let's hurry back before anything else happens.
Ναι, αλλά γιατί έρχεται όλος από πίσω.
Everyone will want the price on my head now.
Someone wants me dead, and I want to be paid.
came back. Finally, I'm ready to return to Athens. I've had enough of Phokis and his talk of the Pythia.
You will be happy to hear I have no need for her words any longer.
Ah, then something positive came out of this after all.
I just remembered. A student of yours has been taking notes of your teachings. He wanted you to have them. What did you do that for?
Nobody asked him to write down my words.
Even so, why not keep it? Share it with others.
Because of a story I was told as a boy.
All right, let's hear it.
The king of Egypt, Thamos, was visited by the god Thephtha. Thephtha offered the invention of writing to the king and told him it was an elixir of memory and wisdom. But Thamos disagreed. He believed the people would no longer use their memories, for they would simply read instead. These written words would not offer true wisdom, but only the appearance of such.
You don't want your own words written down, so others can't use them to pretend to be smart.
Much like creatures in a painting, the words sit there unmoving. If you ask them a question, they will preserve a solemn silence, and no matter how many times you ask, they will only ever say the same thing. They cannot defend their message.
That's the part you like. The defense of your words.
All who speak should defend their words if questioned about them. That is why I choose to speak and not write. That is why any words of mine that last beyond my final breath will be those that people choose to remember. Those words will be true wisdom and not an illusion.
Time to go. What are you going to do now, Socrates?
After I return to Athens, there's much I need to consider.
You'll be careful, right?
If I have to choose between saying nothing and staying safe, or speaking up and risking my life, the choice is easy.
I should get going. I'm glad you're free.
As am I, although, if you allow me, there is something.
I doubt I could stop you.
We like to believe that action means progress, but it's control that's so truly desired. The more we do, the more control it seems we have, but the less we allow for others. If we grip too tightly, we'll find we've crushed what it is we're holding on to.
Meaning?
Meaning we must sometimes let life unfold without trying to influence the outcome.
I'll keep that in mind. I almost forgot. In your letter you said you had something to ask me. What was it?
You know, I've completely forgotten now. Take care, Cassandra.
Stay out of trouble, Socrates.
Helm of Impiety. Hunter damage, restart bow, headshot damage. Οκ, αυτό θα είναι καλύτερο για Hunter. Όπα και τα δύο αυτά. Και τα δύο είναι καλά για Hunter. Γιατί θα είναι μπλε? Assassin damage, health poison damage.
Come on.
Είχα βρει το ένα και το άλλο το άφησα. Περίεργο μου φαίνεται. Εκτός κι αν με έφαγε κανένας καρχαρίας. Ornate bow. Είναι assassin, all damage, ωραίο. Assassin damage, all overpower abilities. Assassin damage. Α, το ίδιο δεν είναι και τα δύο. Ποιο από αυτά λέει Assassin? Assassin Armor. Assassin Belt. Assassin Belt. Χρυσό με μπλε δεν πάει. Άλλη περιοχή που πήγα και δεν τα έχω βρει όλα. Όχι, παντού είμαι εντάξει. Οπότε τώρα πάω για main quest. Άρχος, έχω πάει στο Άργος. Είσαι εδώ, ωραία. Ιπποκράτης Clinic is in Αργολής. Αργολής είναι αυτό εδώ όλο. Clinic is the northeastern part of city of Argos. Argos. Είναι το Argos. Valley. Ruins. Άργος εδώ. Μπλάτιο. Εδώ.
That's Hippocrates' clinic.
Τι μου δείχνεις, μωρέ?
Look, you insignificant peon. Tell me where he is, or by Ira, I'll burn this clinic to the ground with you in it.
I already told you what I know.
I don't ask much. Hippocrates must show humility to ensure public order. Prostrate himself before the gods and declare that his skills are God's given.
But that won't help his patience. It'll just take him away from his work.
If Hippocrates thinks he can disrupt social order to make himself into a demigod of healing, well, perhaps the gods themselves will have their revenge.
Να της μιλήσω άσχημα ή όχι? Είναι εδώ πέρα και φωνάζει.
I'm sure there's no need for raised voices.
Who are you?
I'm looking for a man named Hippocrates.
Yet another crazed follower of the madman himself. Tell your impious master that unless he makes a public apology, and soon, this priestess of Ira will gather an army of faithful and shut him down. Out of my way.
Oh, thank all the gods she's gone. I thought she was going to kill me this time.
What's going on?
I am Sostratos. Chrysis has accused my master Hippocrates of impiety.
Is he impious?
He believes that beyond praying, people can take their health into their own hands and make themselves well.
Fascinating. Can I speak with him?
I'm sorry, he isn't here.
I need to meet Hippocrates. Is he in Argolis at least?
Yes, but he's gone southeast of Hera's Watch to help the sick and injured.
Is this his workshop?
It's Hippocrates' clinic. Here we study healing, offer treatments, and provide care to anyone who asks.
Why not work with the priests in the sanctuary of Asclepios? It's what this region is known for, right?
The priests try their best, but their methods are stuck in the past. Hippocrates is researching new cures and treatments.
Κάτσε ρε, άμα πιστεύουν στους θεούς. Τότε πώς γιατρεύονται ενώ πίνουν κάτι?
I'll find him.
If you're going to meet Hippocrates, could I trouble you with a small errand?
Depends what it is.
I want you to bring him some equipment. He was in such a hurry, he left it behind.
What kind of equipment?
Just medical necessities. Knives and gut for sutures, bandages. Oh, and an enema bag for clearing the bowels.
That had better be properly wrapped. I could bring that to Hippocrates.
Really?
My services don't come free.
Here, take this. Though perhaps Hippocrates can teach you something about helping those in need when you speak with him.
How will I know who I'm looking for?
Head southeast of Hera's Watch, near the Cave of Pan. He'll be standing before a long line of sick people. You'll know him by his, bald spot, though I wouldn't mention it.
Α, το έχει το σημάδι.
So many sick people. Can one man help all of them?
Τι αμαξοστασίο, λέει ο άλλος. Δεν ξέρω αν σήμαινε κάτι διαφορετικό στα αρχαία, αλλά δεν μου φαίνεται ότι κολλάει. Ένας mercenary. Μεγάλο level. Πώς λέγεται? Iris. Εγώ είμαι επίπεδο 7 τώρα. Όχι 7, 5. Iris είναι επίπεδο 3.
So, what has caused this man's condition?
An excess of phlegm, Doctor.
In the immediate sense, yes. But more importantly, he suffers from neglect.
Neglect?
Good food, warm clothing, so much could have helped. But since other caretakers assumed his condition was a punishment from the gods, they neglected him.
Challenging tradition. You must be Hippocrates.
Yes, I'm also very busy.
Don't tell me you're busy.
This is important. Where are all these people coming from anyway?
Patience, mercenary. They come from everywhere, but this is mostly overflow from the sanctuary of Asclepios. It's been crowded there since the war began. And with crowding comes sickness.
I've come from your clinic in Argos. Sostratos asked me to give you this.
I knew I forgot some things. Sostratos is a good physician, but a better apprentice there is none. Did you ask him to pay you for this delivery?
Of course I did. I'm a Misthios.
Ungenerous, but honest at least. What can I call you, Misthios?
Cassandra of Sparta.
What did you come here for, Cassandra of Sparta?
Ήταν στις αποστολές να μάθω για τη μάνα μου, όπως εκείνη πήρε θέση ξένια.
Searching for a Spartan woman.
What makes you think I would know her?
I was told you may have helped her a long time ago.
Maybe the priests at the sanctuary of Asclepios can help. They keep detailed records of all who passed through.
Please, Ippocratis, I came very far to meet you.
As did this patient, and the one before him, and the one before her. My patients need me, but my notes on diseases of the mind were taken. Retrieve them, and I will help you find what you seek. Hurry, this patient doesn't have much time left.
According to Sostratos, you don't like people mentioning your... you know.
My what?
Your hair. Or lack of it.
Yes, yes. Make your jokes while walking around like one of Phidias' sculptures come to life.
Where should I look for your notes?
For Tyrins, not far from here. Perhaps they'll return them if you ask.
Or they could prepare for a new battle. With me.
Far be it for me to tell a Misthios how to work, but please, for my sake, do not kill needlessly. Enough blood has been shed in this war.
Did Chrysis take your notes?
Ah, you've met the priestess. No, not her, but the local military commander. I can't fault his desperation. Those men suffered terribly from battle fatigue.
She would have come here a long time ago with an injured baby. Are you sure she would have passed through the sanctuary of Asclepios?
I was a young man then. When I encountered a situation beyond my skills, I would send the patient to the sanctuary.
And these priests keep records of their patients?
Yes, engraved in stone. The elder priest might remember.
What was so interesting about these notes?
They were my notes about diseases of the mind, including what the priests call the sacred disease. That's what this patient has. He's losing control of his limbs and throat, sometimes frothing at the mouth. I fear his breathing will stop next.
I'll do my best with what you've told me.
Good luck. We're depending on you.
Πάω σε αυτό πρώτα. The physician is in Argolis. Αργολής είναι εδώ, ναι. He is in the northern part of ancient ruins. He runs the infirmary in Fort Tyrants. Άρα ψάχνω για ένα fort. Αυτό λογικά είναι το φορτίο μου, δεν θα μην σκοτώσω ή κανέναν. Εκτός αν είναι απαραίτητο.
The mighty... Ippocrates' notes are well guarded. The mighty Tyrins. Built by the Cyclopses. Or so the legend goes. It'll be trouble if I'm spotted here.
What are you doing here?
Ippocrates sent me. Your commander stole his notes, and I think you have them.
The ones written by the great Hippocrates himself? I'm sorry. They were burned in the last attack.
What?
You heard me. The medical tent was burned. At least I memorized the notes before we lost them. I'll transcribe them when I have time, or when the war subsides.
Then you'll have to come with me. A patient Ippocrates is treating will die without your help.
I have a patient right here who needs my help.
Can someone else take care of this one?
I'm the only doctor here. Now let me work.
You're coming with me, right? Έλα. Κρίμα να πεθάνει κι
I'll wait
αυτός.
here for you to finish. If I leave, what's stopping you from running away?
Thinking like a mercenary. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. Then make yourself useful and bring me my bone forceps. Some idiot or another's always borrowing them.
Then you'll come treat Hippocrates' patient?
You have my word.
I'll go get your bone forceps.
What? You got a reason to be here?
Υποτίθεται ότι βιάζομαι. Αλλά δεν ήθελα να αφήσω και τον άλλο να πεθάνει.
Forceps should be in there. Once I deliver these, we can get back to Ippocrates. These are the forceps he wanted.
Oh. Ο mercenary μου έλειπε τώρα. Πλακιά. Θα τους χάσουμε και τους δύο τους ασθενείς. Έλα, φύγε. Έλα. Πλακία. Τέσσερα, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 άτομα ψάχνουν για μένα. Καλά. Και άμα δεν πεθάνουν αυτοί οι δύο, γράψε με. Φωτιά πως πήραν αυτοί. Α, και τώρα παλεύουν μεταξύ τους. Αυτό είναι τέλειο. Δεν βλέπει κανείς. Τι ανώνυμους. Ποιος? Πες.
Is this it?
You want a half-bed assistant? When I'm done with his surgery, I'll be honored to help Hippocrates. Might be limping for a while, but Apollo willing, they'll make a full recovery.
I'll meet you there. Don't be late.
Βαρεμένη. Δεν έγινε χαμούλης μεταξύ τους. Μια χαρά με βόλεψε αυτό. Πώς βγαίνω. Δεν είναι μακριά.
Come on.
Ελπίζω να μην άργησα.
Ιπποκράτης, how's your patient?
You were gone so long, he didn't survive.
I'm sorry, Hippocrates. We took more time because these measles helped me save my own patient.
Sometimes science requires tough decisions.
If we're finished here, I'll take some time and write down what I remember of your notes, Hippocrates.
I'll go see the priest for more information about my mother.
Come with me. You've had a busy day.
Αχ, ήθελα να μην τους σώσω και τους δύο, δεν μπορούσα να τους σώσω και τους δύο.
Cannot be overstated.
What good can one apple really do?
Well, taken daily, they can keep the doctor away. But two more serious matters. I know why you're here. You're looking for your mother.
You remember her?
I was young then. I didn't know how to help. I turned her away. But her look of determination and despair was burned into my mind. It has never left me, and it never will. After, I swore to Apollo that I wouldn't turn away another patient, that I'd dedicate my life to the cause. She made an impression on me. Your brave mother did.
She would be happy to know that.
I sent your mother to the sanctuary of Asclepios. Tell the elder priest a treatment for the sacred disease will soon be available to any patient who needs it. Then he may talk to you.
Thank you for everything, Ιπποκράτης. I'll go see him now.
The doctor will see you now. Compete in the arena. Η αρένα είναι κάτω στην Κρήτη, νομίζω. Και αυτός εδώ πρέπει να είναι σε 19 level.
Cosmos fights for Athens, and so Athens fights for Cosmos.
Μπορώ να κάνω τη μάχη εδώ, είναι περιοχή Σπαρτιατών. Και να την κάνω από τους Σπαρτιάτες και να πάρω ένα μοβ. Ή να την κάνω από τους Αθηναίους και να πάρω 2 μοβ. Epic Gear λέει. Δεν έχω κάνει άλλη μάχη, εκτός από τη μία που έπρεπε αναγκαστικά να κάνω στην αρχή, οπότε θα κάνω αυτή. Όχι, κι άλλος δεν τον είδα. Γαμώ τη βλακεία σου, φύγε.
φαντασία πλέον.
Μόλις βγάλει το ερωτηματικό θα μπορώ να το σκοτώσω. Να το χτυπήσω. Τώρα θα σκοτωθεί. Από το παράθυρο θα βγεις. Έλα, μη κάνεις τον αέρα. Γιατρεύτηκε κιόλας. Μη πήρθες δεν άλλαξα ρούχα, έλεγα θα το καταφέρω, αλλά... όχι.
The mighty warrior with a broken spear. Maybe you'd like to join us in decimating those filthy Spartans' front lines.
My blade is yours.
You'll get your share of the spoils. But first, victory!
Today Sparta will bleed!
Είναι αυτός μερσενέρι. Όχι, η Αθήνα χάνει. Όχι. Οκ, με βγάζει εκτός. Δεν ξέρω τι κάνω άλλη διαφορά και μετά να πάω να συνεχίσω εδώ με τις αποστολές αυτές. Μετά, στο επόμενο επεισόδιο θα το κλείσω μετά από αυτό.
Επιθυμώ το στρατόπεδο διατεταγμένων. Είναι αντιπέραν του πεδίου μάχης. Επιθυμώ τους φύλακας διαταξαμένων.
Eagle Bear, you're just...
My blade. We'll wash our swords in their blood!
Έλα ρε, πώς γίνεται να... Kill the enemy captain, γιατί ξέρω ποιος είναι. Ωραία. Δεν το συνεχίζω. Θα λέμε την επόμενη φορά, λογικά θα παίξω αργότερα. Λογικά. Bye.